2012. One Faith. Alright, last time I mastered this was August 16th, 2013 at 3:19 a.m. Just was trying to see if I could do it, make a finished product about 6 years ago, 5. Anyway, I'm here to talk about the parable of the author. In the parable of the author, I'm just telling you a story. Let me turn this down a little bit so that I don't be rude. Alright. So let's begin the parable of the author. Alright. Yo, I told this to my dad. Yo, he liked it though. Alright. So I went to the author house. Knocked on the door. Came to the door because he was expecting me. Invited me in, King or not. I said, hey, author, how you doing? You know, I just read your book. It was a nice 100-page book. You know, we talked about 15 minutes about it. Talked about this, talked about that. Then I said, well, I'm writing a book. I got 2 pages. Would you like to see it? Well, I'm busy. You know, author said, I'm busy. You know, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I was like, well, on the 2 pages. He was like, well, you can't force me. Okay, you know, that's cool. You right. You know, I respect that. So we talked a little bit more, and I went about my way. About 6-9 months later, I came back. You know, he had invited me over. So I was like, Arthur, I just read your second book, and it was a nice 400-page book, and we talked about this, we talked about that. We talked for about 30 minutes about his book. So afterwards, a while, I was like, well, I'm writing a book. It's only 2 pages. You know, you got time to overlook it, you know, look over it, tell me, give me some pointer. He was like, man, I'm busy now. You know, we already talked about that one time before. So I was like, okay, man, you know, I definitely respect that. About a year later, you know, because I was busy in my endeavors, you know, I was invited back. Hey, Arthur, how you doing, man? You know, man, you just had a New York Times bestseller. Man, we talked about this, we talked about that. We talked for about an hour about his bestseller book. And I was like, well, I'm still writing a book. I got 2 pages I'd like to see. He was like, man, just show it to me. You still working on them 2 pages? So I gave him the page. It was something like this, except for it had something written on the back and it was more colorful and scripted. And he looked on it from the front, he looked on it from the back, and we're going to get to the back later on another one. So he just kept flipping it over. He did that for about 10 minutes. I'm like, Arthur, what's wrong with it? He looked up and the tear was coming down the eye. I was like, this is beautiful. When you gonna be done with the book? I said, I am. That's the little 2-page book. So we laughed about it. And he said, you know what? I'm going to put this in my book cover right here, in my page saver, in my sheet, you know, protector. And I'm going to put this in front of all of my books. This is the most beautiful little 2-page book that I've ever read. And that be that Yahweh Victory Covenant of Peace, the sacred seed of truth that I sent to you all. That's the book that was written in Revelation 10. That's now to be revealed in these times. So I just give you what was shared to me. Plain and simple. And with that, that's the parable of the author. And just let me know what you think about that. You know, I've been working on some other parables like we got one going on in alternate reality called the Parable of the Conquerors. Because those who sought to conquer, now they get conquered. And then we also got I also got the parable of the reapers. It's time to harvest, reaper. So, y'all just try to stay in tune. I'm gonna stay in tune with you all. But yeah. All right, peace. All praise to the Most High through Almighty Lord. All right, peace.